Raila Amolo Odinga is going to win the AU chairmanship, even though so many Kenyans are against him, calling him conmanship, calling him certain names, but this is the reason why Raila Amolo Odinga is going to win this AU chairmanship after these 6 countries have been banned from voting. This president have not been allowed to vote. And you know very well that these 6 countries that I'm going to tell you, they have a great impact in making Djibouti to win the AU chairmanship, but they are not going to vote. More so, the SAD countries, they are not going to vote. And this is the reason why these 6 countries have been banned by the AU from voting. Number 1 of these countries is called Burkina Faso. Gabon president came out and said that their country is unstable. Their country is not stable. Now, Gabon, they are not going to vote. Hello guys, welcome once again onto our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the love. God bless you. God bless you so much. On to our today's story, we want to talk about the AU. You know very well that Raila Amolo Odinga is the candidate that is representing Kenya in the AU chairmanship. The competition is stiff between just 2 people, the Djibouti Yusuf and Raila Amolo Odinga. The competition is between 2 of them. And you know very well that Raila Amolo Odinga is going to win this AU chairmanship. After tangible evidence, after tangible results, after tangible everything that you have gone through, we have come to the conclusion that Raila Amolo Odinga is going to win the AU chairmanship, even though so many Kenyans are against him, calling him conmanship, calling him certain names, but this is the reason why Raila Amolo Odinga is going to win this AU chairmanship after these 6 countries have been banned from voting. This president have not been allowed to vote. And you know very well that these 6 countries that I'm going to tell you, they have a great impact in making Djibouti to win the AU chairmanship, but they are not going to vote. More so, the SAD countries, they are not going to vote. And this is the reason why these 6 countries have been banned by the AU from voting. Number 1 of these countries is called Burkina Faso. You know very well that Burkina Faso, they have been getting government through a coup and a coup and a coup. And the president over there is Ibrahim Traore. In the first days that the AU chairmanship was brought on the table, Ibrahim Traore declared that he was not going to vote for Raila Amolo Odinga. And he said that is not going to support Kenya in the AU chairmanship. But shock to them, the AU have banned Ibrahim Traore from voting because of this country, because Ibrahim Traore took the government through a coup. That is the reason why this guy isn't allowed to vote, even though Ibrahim Traore is doing an amazing job over there in Burkina Faso. You have seen what Ibrahim Traore have done in Burkina Faso. A very nice job. He has done something that is very, very amazing. That is the first country. The second one is Sudan. You know, recently, Sudan have been fighting with Ethiopia. They have been fighting. And no president is allowed to vote if their country is at war with other countries. So, that is the reason why Sudan is disqualified from the AU voting for who is going to be the AU chairmanship. And you know very well that there is a time that the candidate of Djibouti, that is Yusuf, was supported by Sudan. Was supported by Sudan, and Sudan endorsed. Shock to him, he didn't know that he wasn't allowed to vote in the AU chairmanship. The third country is Benin. Benin didn't take the government through coup. But the problem over there in Benin is that the government is not stable. There is political instability over there. So that is the reason why Benin isn't allowed to vote in the AU chairmanship, making it disqualified. You know very well that Benin was in the far front supporting Djibouti. That is the reason why I'm telling you that Raila Amolo Odinga is going to win the AU chairmanship. Okay, the other country is Niger. Niger, the government is being held by a coup. the person that is in charge of that government as a president is a military. And right now, their president is in jail due to corruption, due to other things that is happening over there. That is the reason why Niger is not going to vote in the AU chairmanship. This is the country that support Burkina Faso. This is the country that supported Djibouti and said that they are going to vote for Djibouti Yusuf. Shock to them. That is what has been declared. They are not allowed to vote. They are not allowed to participate in any public voting participation. The other country is Gabon. Gabon president came out and said that their country is unstable. Their country is not stable. Now, Gabon, they are not going to vote for the AU. You know very well that Gabon have been supporting Djibouti, but they are not going to vote in the AU chairmanship, making them disqualified and making Raila Amolo Odinga to win. If these 6 countries, they are not going to vote, that is automatically sure that Raila is going to win this AU chairmanship, even though so many people were not at par with Raila. But because of these circumstances, they are going to vote. He is going to win the AU chairmanship. The other country is called Guinea-Bissau. Guinea is not going to vote. Why? Because there was also political instability over there in Guinea. That is the reason why Guinea is not going to vote in the AU chairmanship, making Raila to win. If these 6 countries are not going to participate in the AU chairmanship, that is just guarantee that if these 6 countries are not going to vote, Djibouti is going to lose the AU chairmanship. Because at the first time, people had hope in Yusuf. People believed that Yusuf is going to win. They didn't know that this country were not included in this AU chairmanship. The other country is Mali. You know very well that Mali is also headed by military. Mali, because of being headed by military, the government was being taken through a coup, disqualifying them to participate in any AU voting process, making Raila Amolo Odinga to win. Mali was automatically sure going to vote for Djibouti. But because of this, Raila is just going to win. There's something that shocked people, and people were surprised that this could happen. South Africa. You know very well that the president of South Africa is a very good friend of Raila Amolo Odinga. But Cyril Ramaphosa said that he's going to vote for Djibouti because he's going to support the SAD. That is something that shocked people. That is something that people didn't believe, that Cyril Ramaphosa could come up and say that is going to vote for Djibouti. That is a shock also for Raila Amolo Odinga. The other country that is likely not going to vote for Raila Amolo Odinga is South Sudan. South Sudan, we saw the president of South Sudan with Yusuf candidate. That is the time that Raila Amolo Odinga was endorsed. You remember very well that there is a time that the president of South Sudan came to Kenya, and during the launch of AU chairmanship bid, and he said that he's going to vote Raila Amolo Odinga. We don't know what is the problem, that he has changed his mind and he said that he's going to vote for Djibouti. So this is just a back and front. Will Raila Amolo Odinga make it to be the AU chairmanship? Because so many Kenyans are calling Raila Amolo Odinga right now a con man. He's being declared as con man because of supporting something that the common mwananchi don't support, the Adani project. Dear viewers, we will be here to bring you the trending story on what is happening in the political scene. This is just the countries that are not allowed to vote in the AU chairmanship process, making Raila Amolo Odinga just chances of winning to be just high. Let's meet in our next episode. I've been your host, Jeff Otieno. Until next time, we'll say game over.